Okay, but then as soon as I'm off the phone, you have to get off, okay? Yeah.
You're calling Music Therapy Counseling Center. So speaking. How can I assist
Oh,
you today?
never mind. I have you calling me back on the other line. Hello?
Hi, Luna. Sonia.
Hi. I was just calling on the other line.
It always happens. Yeah, how are you? How was your birthday? Happy birthday again. I know the first time I wished you a happy birthday. It was before your birthday, but I know it's after your birthday now.
Yeah, because I just let you know that it was my birthday. Thank you. It was yucky because my kid got sick like 2 days before my birthday, and he's still a little bit sick. Like he's still like snoring at night because his like nose is congested. And then I got sick, and I didn't have a party or anything. I wasn't like really like making solid plans, but I don't know. Yeah, so I my ex-boyfriend showed up drunk, and he left me some money through the crack in my door because I wouldn't let him in. I told him I'm sick and stuff, and I don't want to party like that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least that was nice of him to give you some birthday money.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Yeah.
Money's always nice. I like money.
Hey. That was nice. I think that was nice of him to do that, so that's a good thing. Yeah. Okay. So not bad. Not too bad. It doesn't seem like it was too bad.
It's kind of gross though because I'm still congested, and I thought I was like over it, and then yesterday I couldn't like wake up in the morning, and my head felt very heavy. Then when I finally did get up, I had like a headache. I still have a headache, and it feels like my congestion is like in my forehead, and I kept like massaging my head with vapor rub because it was so bad. Like it was giving me a headache. It's really gross.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so funny that you were describing those symptoms. I don't know if you hear it in my voice, but that's exactly what I was going through during, the weekend. Today I'm feeling a little better, but not much better, Yeah, my head felt so heavy. I have like an annoying headache. And even
I feel way better than before.
We're hurting.
Well, that's good. At least you feel a little better.
Yeah, so I think it's just the weather changing and stuff. So I drank a lot of vitamin C, so hopefully that'll continue to make me feel better. But the headache was the most annoying part. Everything else was fine. I don't care. I could deal with the congestion and everything else, but the headache somehow, I just didn't feel like doing anything.
Yeah, no, that's I don't know, like I never, before I moved here, I never had like congestion headaches like that. Whenever I get sick, it's like from my forehead, and it's like really bad because it distracts you because your head is hurting and stuff. And also the smoking in the hallway is like insane because like I just opened my door. One of the neighbors, I told her thank you, she didn't have to, she brought something up for me, and it's like a cloud. Like if you look out into the hallway, there's like a cloud of smoke, and it's like sometimes it's cigarettes, sometimes it's like incense, sometimes it's like weed. I don't know what it was just now, but you could see it. And I got a air purifier, and I put it next to the door, and it kind of helps a little bit because I had it on. Like when somebody starts smoking, I put it on, and I ran into two guys that were just standing there smoking. So I don't know what's with that. I don't know like if they're trying to like smoke us out, because that's like dumb. It's just smoke. I'll just open the window. But I don't know, because we were talking about my congestion and stuff, and that doesn't really help.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean to be like on top of all the other problems, but since we're talking about it.
Yeah, I don't think the smoking in the hallway helps at all. If anything, it makes it so much worse. Yeah. It's tough having to deal with that. Yeah, but how's everything else? How do you feel about being a year older? I know at one point you said that you had like kind of like a fear of getting older and stuff like that. How are you? How are you feeling now that you have that you just had a birthday?
Okay, but like I'm thinking about like when am I gonna start using wrinkle cream, and like shouldn't I dye my hair because my hair is like graying, and like my hair's still falling out, and I'm thinking about my health, and I'm just thinking like I'm gonna get out of the ghetto soon, so that's keeping me positive, but I don't know why I would think that, because like I don't know, I don't feel that hot, but I feel like it's a number too. I don't know what this number means exactly, to people, and sometimes like it is important what it means to people, this number, because sometimes we live in like a social paradigm, and people like adjust their reality according to their beliefs. It's people are like that, and I don't know. So I'm 41 now, so I don't know if it's good or it's bad. I don't know what it is. Yeah. I wish I have a lot of things like I haven't achieved, but I'm still hopeful. I'm still hopeful. That's the thing. Like, I wish, like I could, like right now, go and like party and call my other kid and everything. And I don't know how that's gonna happen, but
yeah. I mean, I think that
because instead, like, I don't even have a lot of time to think about things like getting older and like not having like a man. Like I think about like I'm so like stressed out, like trying to like make meals and stuff, and trying to like make sure, I don't know, am I making sure like if like that my kid knows enough math and he's writing well enough and everything, so
okay.
I'm not even like really, my mind doesn't go there so much about getting older, like
Yeah. Good.
Because to me it's just a number.
It doesn't matter your age, you can achieve whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve it. I have one of my clients, how is he? He's either 61 or 62, I don't know exactly. And I think a few months ago, I referred him to a GED program because he said he wanted to go and get a GED. And I'm like, he's like, do you think I'm too old? Because I'm like 60, 61. I'm like, no, I referred him to a GED program, and he's taking GED classes now. And he's 61. So he has to learn how to use like the computer and the internet because he doesn't really know how to do any of those things. But he's doing so well. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. I'm inspired by him, honestly. At 61 to go and try to get your GED. That's amazing. So I think whatever you put your mind to, you can definitely achieve it. So especially at your age, you are so young. So you can achieve whatever you want.
I'm just trying to get like my stomach happy. I don't know, because I have problems, I don't know.
Yeah, of course. Of course you have to.
It's like more hectic, like day to day, especially if you're like worried about like, oh my god, like what if my head gets congested, and then what if my kid falls behind? So
Yeah.
But that was a cool story.
Yeah. He's still my client. He's still like, he told me stories about CB. He had a few challenges, but he's getting the help that he needs. So
sometimes I feel like everybody's challenges are like not like my challenges are like so like astronomical compared to everybody's challenges. Like I feel like it's me against the system, Like I feel like oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's definitely a lot more difficult for you, mostly because you don't really have any support, you know? Like, I feel like
I do, but I
that's
feel like they're not feeling me. Like I'm some sort of like doomed like sacrifice or something. Like they're not feeling me. Like they're not feeling my congestion. You know what I'm saying? Like I have people that care, and I believe that they care, but they don't feel my congestion, and it's like it's not my kid, and it's not my home, and that sort of thing kind of gets me down sometimes. But I don't know, like, is that just like typical? Because like I don't know, if maybe I mean I have faith that they're my friends. I really honestly do, but it's just like I can understand it's hard to put themselves in my shoes. It's hard for me to imagine what they could do for me, but I feel like they should do more for me. You know, that's my bottom line, is like I feel like these people in my life, like you started talking about my support system, should do more for me, but I'm not sure what it is, so I can't like you know, like legit complain like exactly what they should do, you know. But it's also like I'm not like I don't know everything in the world, you know.
I get it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's tough. I think it is tough for you, you know, just being in the position that you are in and all the other challenges. And it's not just that, it's just where you live also doesn't help, you know, like the people, not necessarily where you live, but the people that you live around, you know. It's like, okay, you already... Yeah. So I think
totally.
That's I think that can be very frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to tell them. Like, just I want to tell everybody that they could do better.
Yeah, it's like they don't have any consideration. It's just like they just live in their lives, and it seems like they don't really have any. Well, I don't know them, so I can't really speak for them, but it doesn't seem, from what you tell me, it doesn't seem like they consider their neighbors, you know. So, because me, I'm so considerate. I think most of my neighbors are pretty considerate. We are all kind of considerate of each other. We have had some minor issues in the past in the building, but for the most part, I think we are all...
Yeah, people should prioritize, like, you know, like health over, you know, like fun and stuff. Like, not be assholes. Because, you know, people just, like, think that they could get away with stuff, and then, you know, they get like beeped like that, and I don't really care to like F anybody up. I really don't. I need to like breathe and like live like a normal person, you know. Like, and I don't know if you know, I feel like sometimes like it's like so above me. What happens to me, it just makes me kind of like feel like really lame. Like I have to, you know, like I feel like, you know, a child or something, you know. It's not cool. Like, cause what am I gonna tell? Like, say like with the smoking, what am I gonna tell them? Stop smoking again? Like, or something else. Like, it's like that with everything, like with major things too. Like if you go to complain somewhere, like official, like an official agency or something like that, that's the same thing. Like they treat you like nobody, like, you know, and you feel like a child. Like, okay, how many times am I gonna ask like mommy for help? You know, like, and
yeah, it's tough. Like, because I don't know what I if my neighbors are constantly smoking, because obviously I'm not trying to be their enemy.
After,
right? Like,
yeah, exactly. After a while, I just start ignoring people, and I just say, "Oh,
yeah.
let me keep this total superficial because, like, I really cannot deal with them. Like, they're just gonna like eat me up if I say something out of line, and let me just, please and thank you."
Yeah, it's tough.
And then just ignore it to the best of my ability until some other problem comes along.
No, I agree with you. It's tough. It's not easy at all to be in that predicament when it comes to people that don't care. Like, they probably wouldn't change anything anyway, because the fact that they are smoking just shows how much their lack of care, right? Because for me, even if I was a smoker, I wouldn't think of smoking in my hallway. I'll consider people and I'll say, you know what? Yes, I want to smoke. Let me go downstairs and smoke or something.
They're smoking like it's their job, though. Like they're like a steam engine or a chimney or something. Like it's that's why I'm laughing about it, because I can't imagine like this is like a leisurely activity for them. I don't know why this is going on. It's like, so I have something to talk about. I don't understand, because I will open up my window. It's pretty nasty, actually, depending on what they're smoking. It gets pretty nasty. But I got this air purifier now, and it's a little bit better.
Okay. That helps a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, wow. And have you heard from Patrick's dad recently, or at all over the last few weeks?
No.
Okay. I see.
I wish he would be more, like, accountable.
Yeah. I wish so too. Yeah. And you have no idea where. I mean, if he wanted to reach out, he would have. So I guess he didn't say anything else. He knows how to reach out to you if he really needed to.
Yeah, I mean, he knows where I live, too, so
Exactly.
he knows where I live. Unless he forgot. He forgot where I live. Like, he forgot what neighborhood does she live in. No, I'm kidding. He wouldn't do that. I don't know why he would do that. Why an adult would do that.
Yeah, and you haven't like, changed your phone number, so if he wanted to,
No.
he could call you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but I think that, you keep doing things like you're doing a good job with your son. You are homeschooling him. Do you think that there's going to be a point where he's going to go to school, Patrick?
Right now, I can't imagine, but it would, obviously.
Yeah.
But I just can't imagine when that will be.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
But yeah.
Because I'm just so bad with math that, like, for me, like, 5th grade math, I probably would have to, like, practice a little bit. Like, 5th grade math, especially the way that they do math.
Oh, I can't imagine him being here in 5th grade, and like I can't even imagine staying in this apartment in 5th grade. I don't know. It's the stress. I can't think that far. Like, if I make plans, like, are they on solid ground? My plans, Is that okay? Is that like normal enough of me that I don't have like the security like to make solid plans like that?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Because that's what gets me the most. That's what honestly gives me the most anxieties, is that I don't have the security to make solid plans. Like, even little things, Like, I try to stick to routine, which is different from making long-term plans based around achievements.
I think something that you can try is to start maybe writing things down that you might want to achieve as far as, some of your goals. Although you might not necessarily know how you're going to achieve them, I think just writing them down just kind of reinforces it in your brain. So maybe if you start writing down your goals.
I feel like that would be arrogant of me. I feel like if I'm going to write down, like, oh, I want to buy a car, it's going to be like, oh, what the hell? Like, what's it on her mind that she's going to buy a car, Like, because I can't, imagine explaining like any of this, you know,
Yeah, I mean, I think so. The
to
thing is, when you write
strangers.
things down, you are more likely to do something if you write them down. It's scientifically proven. Some way, somehow, writing things down is more. You are more likely to achieve a goal if you actually write them down. So
It's
that's why I
just
always
that
encourage you to
it's
write
a
them
lot
down.
of like things that I would want to do would seem impossible without a support system,
Yeah.
without like a
Yeah, even if
security. Yeah.
even if they do, but some way, somehow.
Like, and I was gonna say, I can't imagine explaining like my life to strangers. Like, I know you're not like a stranger per se, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, you might not be my friend, but you're not a stranger. So
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
I
But,
can't
I mean,
imagine like even where I would start. You know.
there's nothing wrong with writing down your goals. I write stuff down like all the time, even if they seem very lofty or whatever the case might be. But I think that just writing them down definitely is scientifically proven. Like, this is actually proven that when you write your goals down, there's a higher percentage that you are going to achieve them as opposed to if you don't write them down. So that's the reason why.
Where'd you read that? Because I feel like they maybe tweaked on that statistic by actually taking people with like, you know, like careers, you know, where they're constantly writing things down, you know, like they're totally, you know, professional people have those tendencies, you know. So it doesn't mean that would work for like you or me.
I mean, it's just a suggestion. You don't have to write
No,
your goals
no, I
down.
don't
That's
know.
what you choose not to do. But I do think it's healthy, and I think it's a good practice to just write down. You start writing down your goals, and even if it's little steps or whatever the case might be, it's healthy to just kind of write down your goals, put it on paper. You know, sort of like have some type of. You're gonna come up with some type of
Like
plan.
little
The more
things
you
I do
them
write down. That's how I keep my head from like rolling off my head. I do
Oh,
write down
okay.
little things like you know,
Okay.
like shopping lists or like, you know, like for the week
Yeah.
what I have to do this week. I even have calendars up where I write things down, you know, like that. But big things I don't know yet. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what big
Okay.
things I want. I just, because I really, really want, you know, to live more healthily. And again, like, I feel like these people, like, are like total haters and they're in my way. And I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want to hurt anybody. I really, really don't, you know, but something's got to give, like, you know.
Yeah, I understand. I get that, but you know, you have to start believing that you can achieve some of the things that you are thinking about. You have to believe it first. You know, it might seem impossible. It might seem like, okay, how I'm going to do it, but I think the more you believe it, the more likely you are to take action. You know, so you know, but just consider that. It's something.
I consider that like all the time because like the things that I do believe that I can achieve, I usually try to or I do achieve, but like, you know, things that I wouldn't know how to act towards, I don't like, you know, I don't know how to act towards, but like I still want them and I feel like they're normal desires for someone my age.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can, you know, you can achieve it. You have to first believe that you can achieve it, and little by little, you are more likely going to achieve it. So, I think that nobody is ever too old for like any dream. At least that's how I feel. You know. So, yeah. But you know, this is a new year.
Yeah, I feel that's like
Yeah.
kind of, yeah, that is a positive
You gotta
mindset.
think of it as a new beginning, new positive year, you know, so I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a good year for you. A good year for all of us.
I hope so.
Let me try to speak it into existence. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be good. I'm trying to move out of my apartment too, but everything is just so expensive. Everything is very expensive. So I'm trying to move too. So let's see what happens. Yeah, but I think you could achieve it. I mean, if you could homeschool your kids, which I know is not easy, that's a lot that you can achieve. So So if you could do that, then it's a lot that you get to achieve. So, because that's a big task. Homeschooling, at least what I think it is, like a big task. It takes a lot of dedication and effort and patience as well.
Well, yeah, but yeah, no buts. But he's very receptive. You know, he's
Yeah.
a smart boy and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's
No, no,
unlike
Patrick is smart.
unlike other people. Some people are like a
Yeah.
wall. You know, like Patrick's very like receptive and he's emotionally like he gives back. Some people are like a wall, like it's like talking to a brick wall. It's just like whatever. So it depends on who you're dealing with. You know, sometimes you have to go around and like deal with somebody else because I don't even know, and I don't know how to know who to deal with either because a lot of people are like a brick wall. I was gonna say. I don't know if you agree with
Yeah.
me. Like a lot of people, they're like a brick wall. Like a no, and that's it. Like I don't even want to hear it. That's it. I don't know. That gives me anxieties too. You know.
Yeah, very true. But yeah, I'm glad that he is. I mean, it makes it a bit easier if he is receptive. But yeah, it still takes a lot of patience and dedication and everything else, despite the fact that he is the smart kid, you know. So you can think of it that way. Like if you can think if I can take my kid, out of public school because I don't like how things are going, and I felt like I could, do a better job, which I think that you are doing because the kid is reading well and he does math and seems like he's doing pretty good academically. Then you can do so many other things, So taking on that task is not easy. So you could think of it that way. Like you could do that, you could do so many other things. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, but I hope you have a good week. It's the beginning of the week, so think about your goals and the things that you might want to achieve. Try to write them down if you feel comfortable, and just take it from there.
Okay. So you have a good week too. Take care.
It was good catching up with you. See you next week.
Okay. Do what you gotta.